IAR is a very valuable support tool. It really helps to bring about some very concise decision-making around mental health assessment and helps the clinician to just pinpoint all the key salient features from 8 very broad but holistic domains of mental health concern.
Mental health can be seen as such a subjective thing. You know, every patient's experience of it is different from each other. And it can be very difficult as doctors coming in from a third-party viewpoint to really pinpoint exactly what their needs are, what their wants are, and try to form a plan around that. I think these tools help to standardize things across the board and allocate resources where we need to. In a way, it's about translating everything in a patient's life to a simple, structured sentence that can be passed on to an allied healthcare professional.
And the IAR also helps to allow them to see more accurately how intense the mental health experience of that patient is so that they can more accurately match that patient to services that will provide the least intensive, intrusive way of helping, but provide the patient with the greatest benefit.
It allows the patient to have some structure around how their mental health is assessed and to give them an opportunity to provide feedback around the most appropriate services and interventions that they might need.
I'm able to open up the tool and get the patient's file and their report and be able to get it to them or their current GP or professional as soon as possible. And it helps create a communication between not only patient and the doctor, but also sort of an administration and other health professionals.
The IAR training has been developed by the Australian Department of Health and Aged Care. The training is designed for general practitioners and other mental health clinicians to help build their knowledge in mental health referrals and to provide a way for them to refer on to other service providers. We run training sessions online. We also run training sessions in practice, face-to-face. In that 2 hours, we run about half an hour of some theory around the IAR, and then there's a 90-minute workshop where we work through a practical vignette for a patient who has presented with a mental health concern and look at how to use the tool effectively to determine their onward referrals. We provide $300 remuneration to GPs who attend the training, and we also cover 2 hours of CPD points.
It was great to hear some of my colleagues suggesting their viewpoints, their opinions on what would be appropriate for the case scenarios we were going through. And then after that, to be then able to say, right, how would you approach this using our tool in a way that hopefully in the future makes it a standardized thing that all GPs will speak and understand, a language that we will all be able to use and share with other people.
What I enjoyed most about the IAR training was the sort of interactiveness of it. We really got down and sort of opened up the tool and actually went through scenarios and used the tool itself. So even as someone who isn't in the medical field, as part of the administration team, I was even able to go in and be able to understand and fully have a go at how to sort of process a patient's needs.
The Hunter New England Central Coast PHN rolling out the training across the region helps build a national language that is used within mental health services so that we're all on the same page as we're discussing patients and their mental health.
For more information about how to register for an IAR workshop, either face-to-face as a practice visit or online, please feel free to visit our PHN website for all the details.